G'day, how's it all going? Welcome to Jez Beer Reviews. Today we're going to review Coors. Now in America it's called Coors Light. In Australia they call it Coors because in Australia it's not classed as a light beer. Light beers are low in alcohol, not low in calories. So it's just Coors here. Now not to be confused with the full strength Coors Banquet. Like I said, this is 4.2% ABV and it comes in this 355ml brown bottle. Now this has a cold indicator, and when the Rocky Mountains behind there go blue, that means it's cold. So this has been deep chilled in my fridge for about 2.5 days. It's good to go. I've had a few of these already, so let's review it on camera. Okay, I do notice these beers do have a fair bit of smoke coming out the top there, and be really aggressive. So I'm using my big pint glass here, like pour straight down the middle, and be no damage done. Okay, now I bought this. I actually bought the carton from Dan Murphy's. Dan Murphy's are now stocking Blue Moon and Coors. So they were selling it in my hometown at like a local bottle shop, and they were selling for about $48, $49 a carton, and that was absolutely rubbish. There was no way I'm buying a 4.2% beer for that much. So I waited till they come to Dan Murphy's, and luckily they sell it for a decent price of $39.90, about what it's worth. As you can see on camera, small bubbles streaming up. You got one finger of head, and it is crystal clear, as you can see through the glass there, like a light straw appearance, the colour. Okay, the smell. It's just got like a very faint kind of grain smell. It's nothing offensive. It's just really a light aroma. This is an American adjunct lager, so I suppose you compare it to something like PBR, but it'd be something around PBR due to a light. Most of those beers, was it Milwaukee's Best? I think it's around the 4.4, 4.2%. So over in the States, as I could say, this beer, the 4.2% beer, is like our 3.5 here in Australia. Our 3.5% is classed as mid-strength, and it's one of the biggest sellers in the beer category pretty much for everyday drinkers. So it's like the 4.2% is like America's mid-strength. So let's get into it. Have a taste. So big cheers to you all, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, it's got like a light grain flavour to it. You do get a fair bit of dryness at the back. It does dry pretty well. You're also getting a little bit of faint adjunct. They do use corn, I believe, over for this beer in the States. So you're getting that, a little bit of corn adjunct flavour, but you're still getting a nice. The body is a little bit of texture to the body. I wouldn't class it as water. I've had a lot of beers that are watery. This isn't water. It's got a little bit of body to it. For the style, that's pretty good, I'd imagine. And it's also very smooth. It kind of reminds me a couple of beers I've had, United States American beers, adjunct lagers, very smooth body. Probably, I suppose Miller Genuine Draft, it's also pretty smooth. It is a 4.7% beer, but there's similarities to a certain degree. Okay, it's very light. It's something that go really good with in our summer. It'd be really good, especially at that alcohol percentage. It's not too strong. It's definitely something to go good with spicy food, barbecues, all around summer fun. Pretty much, this beer would be beach beer. Pretty much go up anything. Negatives, not really. I can't find, for what it is, like in Australia we have something called a pure blonde, and it's a lower carb beer, and a lot of people who I suppose watching their weight a little bit and will drink that. I definitely prefer this. This is a lot better than pure blonde. It's I think Coors Light's one of the biggest sellers in the States too, so that probably says something. There's a lot of beers on the market over there, so I think Bud Light's one, or Miller Lite, and I think Coors comes in third. So that really says something about the style and about the beer itself. You know, honestly, I was talking to Swillengrog. Anyway, I've tried that Height. It's a Height beer. I reviewed it with Swillengrog some time ago. It's a Korean beer. I believe it's a Korean. It's a Korean adjunct. I believe they might use rice. And this beer kind of reminds me of Height. It reminds me a bit like Budweiser. I know Budweiser use rice and this use corn, but it's so similar to Bud. A little bit of, when you drink it too, you kind of get a bit of that Miller Genuine Draft taste happening as well. It's just a combination. It's just a little bit lighter in taste, but not detracting. If you're buying this beer to session, or you just want to drink a beer, you don't really want to think about it, it's probably a good beer for it. You can. Session ability is extremely high. So, right, let's round it up. Like I said, not much bitterness, but if you want bitterness, you'll get yourself an IPA or something like that if you're really chasing bitterness, or something like a stout with the roasted malt bitterness. But for an everyday drinking beer, and I'd probably class this. I'll class this in the mid-strength range, because I grade by style. So I'm going to compare it to our mid-strength beers, which are around the 3.5 mark, maybe a little bit higher. I couldn't call this. It's a bit unfair to call this grade against something like against a Pabst Blue Ribbon, just because it is a little bit less in alcohol and a little bit less in calories, and a little bit of the good stuff's been taken out. But for the style, I'd probably go a B+ for this. It's definitely one you can drink a lot of. Yeah, it's all right for the style. I must say, I had one bottle early around Christmas holidays. I wasn't too fussed by it, but until I got the carton, got it chilled at the proper. I know it's got the blue mountains on, a bit of a gimmick, but dead set, the old Swillengrogs got a theory. The deep chilled, give it 2 days in your fridge, and the beer will just be right. Because you can't trust the Dan Murphy's refrigerators; they aren't probably cold enough. So thanks for watching this episode of Jez Beer Reviews. Till next time, take care and see you later.